Alright, what is up, guys? Episode 15 is here. We're back at the Earth base. I just got done loading up my fighter ship with a bunch of resources. I don't even know how full this thing is. Let's see. Inventory, ship. So, got a bunch of nickel, silicone, iron, and let's see. Tons and tons of other stuff. Bunch of power cells. I did take apart one of my refineries and one of my azimuth batteries. So I've got all the stuff for that somewhere deep inside of here. Cargo containers, 47 out of 156. So this thing's probably pretty heavy. Not too bad. And since it's still hovering pretty well, I'm actually going to go ahead and take out another azimuth battery and take it with me, because I might as well. So these things are loaded with the power cells, and unlike the normal batteries, they actually give you the power cells back, as far as I know. I'm not sure if it's all of them. I think it is, because it takes like 4 inventories full just to bring one of the batteries out. So I think I do get all. Yep. I think I get all of the power cells back, so that's good. I'm gonna throw these things into the moon base, so I'll have 2 azimuth batteries as well as the regular battery. Grab this stuff, and then I think that's about all I'm gonna grab for now from the Earth base. I did take one of the reactors, but the refineries, because I threw all of the other stuff into the 2. So I have, oh, one of these is done, but it's not this one. So let's move that and that, and then I can go ahead and actually take this one. But these also have a lot of components that'll fill up your inventory. Throw that into there. So I'm going to finish grabbing this refinery, and then that way I can have 3 refineries again. But I should actually, let me try to grab these and see if I can fit the rest of this stuff. I know this ship's probably going to be pretty heavy. I can see the thrusters are struggling a little bit, but I want to grab the rest of this, and there we go. So I can build 2 more refineries, 2 more batteries, and then just a bunch of other stuff that I grabbed. So now we should be pretty heavy, so we'll leave it at that. Let's go ahead and take this guy. Oh yeah, this thing's definitely heavy. So the moon is right about there. Alright, so I'm going to head to the moon, and then I will start getting some stuff set up. Alright, coming on in to our new base. And this time, I have learned my lesson not to come in too hot. So, most normal people, when they go from from Earth to the moon, they use a drop ship because it can hold a bunch of stuff. But I wanted to get to the moon as soon as possible, so I'm using my fighter and my miner to bring all these different resources in. And that's fine. So far it's worked out. I think I probably could have loaded this thing up with some more stuff. And now what I'm gonna do, I gotta take the miner ship off so I can hook this one up, and that way I can get all this stuff out of it, hopefully a lot easier than it was for me to put it in. So we're gonna take you off, because you're really not doing anything. So go ahead and turn that on and unlock, and here we go. We're going to move you onto this guy. And then we have to turn it, because this one's a little bit harder to park. There we go. Get lined up, park, and off. There we go. And where's the fighter? Where did you go? So we'll go ahead and park our fighter ship onto the U. There we go. And if I connect U, should start emptying pretty much everything. Okay, so there goes that stuff, and large cargo, that should start draining, and everything should start coming out. Aside from this should stay. I think that's gonna stay. And just about, oh, and I brought a pretty good chunk of my uranium, so that should last a while. So there's that. I should have all of that stuff in here. Very nice. Okay, and the uranium, are you... Okay, because it's not connected to this, but this should still have a decent amount. Cool. So I did finish up these walls. Well, I didn't finish them, but I finished framing them, and I put some lights up into the ceiling to help lighten things up a little bit, because it was pretty dark. And what I want to do is actually go ahead and make a second refinery now that I have the items for it. I'm going to put it right here next to the other one. And then grab the rest of the stuff. And then I'm going to load this thing up. Oh, okay. So then I want yield. So I took down 2 refineries, which means I should have enough to make 8 yield modules. No, 4 yield modules. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I'll put the yield modules on. Maybe. Let's see. And flip. And there we go. So 1, 2. And then 2 more. 1 and 2. And then that way I can start processing things here on the moon. And I'm probably going to end up putting all yield modules, because eventually I'm going to end up having however many more refineries that I need, but 2 will work for now. And so now that those are in, I want to build the same sorting setup that I had before. which means I'm going to need to put conveyor tubes on top of here. I'm going to need at least 4, 5, 6, 9, probably about 12. And 2 sorters. So we'll do not enough interior plates. Okay, so I'm gonna have to build the assembler soon. For now, what I'm gonna do, I'll probably do a junction on both of those. It's a tube and a tube. Don't think I have the stuff to build the junctions. I do, okay. So the 2 junctions will connect, and then the sorting system will be over here. But right now what we need is an assembler. So let's go ahead and dump our stuff. Don't need a connector right now. Let's get the assembler going. Everything for that. Now I need to figure out how I'm going to place the assembler. I think I might just put one down temporarily. So what I needed was interior plates. And for interior plates, I need production interior plates. Just iron. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit of iron. I know I brought a bunch. Here we go. So I'll grab 200. Go to here, go for production, no, inventory, assembler, production, interior plates. I don't know how many I need. Let's see, so interior plates, and I needed 1, 2 of those, and some more of these guys. So I'll do, okay, interior plates again, of course. Okay, so I've got my junction there, which is connected to the inventory. So I think, I'm trying to think of how I had this before. So we'll do, so we want one facing upwards and one facing downwards. Right? I think that's right. So we got the upward, downward, and then let's make junction again with an angled tube. Okay. So basically we're gonna want all of our raw materials to be sucked up this way, and then this one will suck out all of our ingots, and that should work, I think. And then we'll want the junction here or here? I think the junction here with our angled tube there. And that should cover the sorting side of the refinery. Should. Okay. So we've got that. And then we're going to want to connect that somehow, but I think the assembler will probably go on this end. Or probably right above here. So if I put the assembler up here, connect, and then bring it up here, cool. That should work. But we need more interior plates. So we'll do that real quick. Interior, terminal not connected. What are you talking about? There we go. Let's do 100. 200. Get that going. Clear the inventory. So once this is done, I'm going to move it. And it's done. I'll grab the iron. Grab the assembler. And we're going to want to put you right here.
Energy low.
Yeah. Okay. Say right there. So for my energy, I've been just going into a ship. It'll recharge me, but pretty soon I'm going to want to bring my medical bay and my hydrogen generator stuff here. Because so far I haven't been attacked. I've had bad experiences with the moon, but so far things have been pretty good. So we've got the assembler and enough room to place 3 upgrades. And we should have a port here. So we're gonna do, let's see. Put another junction here. But that's not gonna do the sorting system for the assembler. Oh, this is where things get tricky. I'm trying to make this as compact as possible. So, what we're gonna want, we're gonna have to move this. Okay. Yeah, this is where things get tricky. So this sorter is set up for the refinery. Maybe. Alright, so I'm going to be back. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to make the sorter for the assembler as compact as I possibly can. It's probably going to get sandwiched on the front of this. Yeah, I'll be back. Alright, so it's pretty messy, but I hope it's going to work. Yeah, hopefully. So I've got the conveyors connected to the storage going across into this mess of things. And basically, these two are for the assembler, and then these two are for the refining side. So what we want to do, I can't even access that sorter. Why can't I access that sorter? It's on the side. So I can see the control panel for this one. Where's the control panel on this one? Or these ones? Where the fuck is the control panel? That's really weird. Huh. It's hidden. Okay. So I'm gonna have to change these. Let's go ahead and take you out. 6. Change you. There we go. There's the control panel. Alright, control panel. And then let's take these ones. And control panel. And one more. Where's the control panel? Huh. Okay, so I think it's on the bottom. Cool. Alright. Control. Alright, cool. So, I think we'll do the refinery first. So what we want to bring into the refineries is whitelist. We want ore. And we want to drain all on. So it'll suck all the ores in. And then we want to drain all on, whitelist ingots, right? Cool. So we're going to bring the ores in and the ingots out. And then for the assembler, we don't want to drain all, but we want to whitelist ingots. And then we want to drain all on, whitelist. So it's going to have ammo, components, hand tools, and that should be about it. Now, hopefully this is all set up and working. I don't really know how to test it other than we're gonna take the fighter ship off.
Storm inbound.
So on. And it's having a little bit of fun with some meteors. So I'm gonna leave you right about here. And then we're gonna grab the miner real quick. Take you for a spin. So, on and unlocked. Why are those showing up yellow now? That's weird. Alright, so we got some gold. Ice, iron. So let's go ahead and try to find some of this iron. I really don't need iron, but I want to make sure my system's working. Do we have iron? Not yet. Now we have iron. Go ahead and fill up on a little bit of iron. Alright. Let's try and get out of this hole without crashing. There we go. Alright, so we're going to hook up to this guy. Ready to hook up, off. And let's see if... Oh! Sounds like the refineries are working. There we go. So the iron is being processed and coming out, right? Make sure it's coming into here. Iron right there. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So the refineries are working. The assembler is going to be a little bit more tricky. So I'm going to wait until the next episode for that one. But so far, this base is working just about the same as the other base was. Both refineries are running the stuff that we brought in. Pretty much just hook up, all the stuff gets sucked in, goes, gets processed, and then comes right back into the storage container. Perfect. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.